Streets of ash, cities of iron, dreams burned out where the stars ain't shining. Thrones of power will crumble slow. Every king learns what the shadows know. Ashes and iron where the empires fall. Kings of nothing with their backs to the wall. Time don't care for a crown of gold. Every fire fades when the night turns cold. Fades when the night turns cold.
She left in the night with the roses in bloom, perfume and whispers in a smoke-filled room, promises cracked like the ballroom glass. Another sweet poison I couldn't let pass. Echoes of the black rose calling my name. Soft lips of fire, a dangerous flame. She danced through the shadows, heart turned to stone. Now I walk these streets forever alone. Her footsteps where she used to stay. A ghost in my whiskey won't fade away. The night holds her laughter, cold as the grave. Another fool's heart couldn't save. Echoes of the black rose calling my name. Soft lips of fire, a dangerous flame. She danced through the shadows, turned to stone. Now I walk these streets forever alone. Echoes of the black rose calling my name. Soft lips of fire, a dangerous flame. She danced through the shadows, heart turned to stone. Now I walk these streets forever alone. Sirens wail where the bullets fly. Blood on the riverbank under black sky. Cigarettes burn in the killer's hand. Another empire built on the sand. Blood on the riverbank, stories untold.
the king lives. Footsteps echo, the deal goes south. Whispers of murder from a dead man's mouth. Money for silence, power for fear. Another night falls, the devil draws near. Blood on the riverbank, stories untold, silver and whiskey, hearts turning cold. Brothers in shadows, no one forgives. Die by the gun, that's how the king lives. Under the willow, where the tombstones sigh, lovers and killers share the same sky. A violin weeps with a broken hearts fade. Night winds sing the graveyard serenade. Graveyard serenade echoes through the rain, a hymn for the lost, a song for the slain. Whispers in shadows where the guilty pray. The dead keep their secrets locked away. whiskey and roses on a cold black stone. Promises carved where the winds have blown. The living keep dancing, the dead never speak. A melody sung for the restless and weak. Graveyard serenade echoes through the rain, a hymn for the lost, a song for the slain. Whispers in shadows where the guilty pray. The dead keep their secrets locked away.
Crowns made of fire, thrones made of dust. Kings fall hard when their guns they trust. Smoke paints the sky, cities burn. Every rain ends, every tide will turn. Kingdom of ashes built on the lies. The empire crumbles under blackened skies. Power and glory traded for sin. The devil keeps count of the wages within. Fall silent where the widows cry. A kingdom of ashes where the children die. Nothing lasts long where the shadows roam. Every king ends up cold on the storm. Kingdom of ashes built on the line. The empire crumbles under blackened skies. Sin.
devil keeps count of the wages within. Steel mills scream in the dead of night. Smoke clouds rising, blocking the light. Brothers in flat caps, guns in their hands, building empires on stolen land. Steel and smoke where the shadows hide, power and blood on the Birmingham side. No saints left where the cold winds blow, just kings of nothing in the undertow. Whiskey-stained paper, teals in the rain, a kingdom forged in fire and pain. The iron sings when the hammers fall. This city will bury us all. Steel and smoke where the shadows hide, power and blood on the Birmingham side. No saints left where the cold winds blow, just kings of nothing in the undertow. dead man's boots through the alleys of sin. Every step a story carved into his skin. Gun on his hip, whiskey on his breath, dancing in circles with the angel of death. Dead man's boots marching through the rain, carrying the weight of blood and pain. No graves big enough for the lies we told, no saints left to save our souls. You won't pray for a man like me. The river won't wash what the eyes can't see. Every road ends in the same cold ground, where the echoes of the lost still sound. Dead man's boots marching through the rain, carrying the weight of blood and pain. No graves big enough for the lies we told, no left to save our souls. Choirs of sinners sing in the rain, psalms of alleys carved in pain. Candles flicker where the gamblers kneel. Every prayer's just another deal. Black alley hymns rising to the sky, Smoke-stained prayers where the truth still dies. Shadows chanting where the lost men roam. Another dark hymn calling us home. Whiskey for the choir, bullets for the saints. Heaven keeps silent where the city paints. Gold for the liar, silver for the dead. Another hymn sung where the angels fled. Black alley hymn rising to the sky. Smoke-stained prayers where the truth still dies. Shadows chanting where the lost men roam. Another dark hymn calling us slave. Smoke-stained prayers where the truth still dies. Shadows chanting where the lost men roam. Another dark hymn calling us home. She kissed like whiskey, but love sin. A love so dark, it pulls you in. Neon lights on a rainy street, a fatal dance where the devil's me. Noir-Valentine, sweet and unkind, a heart like a weapon you can't rewind. Velvet nights where the roses bleed, a love that gives you nothing you need. Every promise cut like glass, a shadow of love that couldn't last. She wore betrayal like a crown, queen of ashes burning down. No, our Valentine, sweet and unkind, a heart like a weapon you can't rewind. Where the roses bleed, a love that gives you nothing you need. silver, thrones built on sand. Kings rise and fall with blood on their hands. Whispers of power in the corridors of sin. Every empire falls where the night creeps in. Empire of the lost, fading in the rain. Nothing left but ghost and pain. Crowns turn to dust, glory to rust. Every king ends in the same dark dust. Smoke, dreams built on lies. No one survives where the raven flies. Power fades like a dying flame. Another soul lost in the devil's game. Empire of the lost, fading in the rain. Nothing left but ghosts and pain. Crowns turn to dust, glory to rust. Every king ends in the same dark dust.
Smoke crimson cigarette by the bar. Eyes like fire cutting through the dark. Every man who crossed her line felt like a king with no crown to shine. Crimson cigarettes burning slow. Secrets whisper where the cold winds blow. Queen of trouble in a silk disguise. Love and danger in her whiskey eyes. She danced through smoke like a midnight flame. No man left the same as he came. Her kiss tasted like a loaded gun. A fatal romance under the setting sun. Crimson cigarettes burning slow. See secrets whispered where the cold winds blow. A queen of trouble in a silk disguise. Love and danger in her whiskey eyes.
Crimson cigarettes burning slow. Secrets whispered where the cold winds blow. A queen of trouble in a silk disguise. Love and danger in her whiskey eyes.
Smoke curls up in the neon light. Whiskey burn where the lies ignite. Footsteps echo on cobblestone streets. Another deal where the shadow meets. Whiskey and gunpowder run through my veins. Kings of the alleys wearing no chain. Dark winds blow where the outlaws hide. Another soul lost on the Birmingham side. On the table, guns in our hands. Blood buys the power in these broken lands. The preacher prays, but the devil takes aim. Another nameless face in a forgotten game.
ground, whispered lies in the devil's style, promises soft as a lover's hand, cutting deep where you can't stand. Velvet night in a velvet kiss, love and betrayal taste like this. Every vow she swore that night left another scar in the fading light. You once, then twice for sin, a queen of poison wrapped in skin. The game was lost before it began. Love was murder dressed as a plan. Velvet night in a velvet kiss, love and betrayal taste like this. Every vow she swore that night left another scar in the fading light. Hounds of Birmingham run the night, teeth in the dark where there ain't no light, steel in their hand, fire in their eyes. Another king of nothing died. Chasing the crown, blood on the streets. When the sun goes down, no rules left. When the moonlight calls, only the fastest survive these brawls. The city sleeps under a crimson sky. Land of the body where the bullets fly. Bottle on the table, gun on the floor. Another soul walks out the door. Whiskey burn where the heart once lived. Nothing left that love can give. Whiskey and wound, brothers in pain, drowning in fire.
demons to hide. Every saint's got a darker side. Letters unread, names in the dirt. Every memory bleeds, every word still hurts. The glass keeps pouring, the night goes long. Every wound finds its own sad song. Whiskey and wound, brothers in pain, drowning in fire, crying in every man's got demons to hide. Every saint's got a darker side.
He wore the blackthorn crown with pride, a king of ashes where the weak men hide. Every oath was bought with fear, every word was a blade to hear. Blackthorn crown on a broken throne, ruling shadows made of flesh and bone. Every man falls when the cold winds howl, every king bleeds under his crown. sets of gold. Power's a story the devil told. Kingdoms rise and kingdoms burn. Every crown takes its turn. Blackthorn crown on a broken throne, ruling shadows made of flesh and bone. Every man falls when the cold winds howl. Every king bleeds under his crown. Blackthorn crown on a broken throne, ruling shadows made of flesh and bone. Every man falls when the cold winds howl. Every king bleeds under his crown. Smoke in the cathedral, prayers in the night. Candles burn where no soul finds light. Whispers rise like ghosts in chains. Every sin leaves a mark like stain. Smoke in the cathedral, saints in disguise. Blood on the altar where forgiveness dies. Every prayer's just a shadowed song. Every sinner's been right all along. ever reach the hand of lovers lost in no man's land. Broken gun, roses red, names carved deep where the brave men bled. Every kiss tastes like goodbye. Every hero learns to cry.
Graveyard hills in the midnight rain, singing soft where the lost remain. Every stone tells a story cold. Every name carved in letters bold. Graveyard hymns where the angels weep, singing
into the bones that secrets keep. Night won't end where the dead men sing. Graveyard bells will always ring. Voices rise where the shadows stay. The dead don't sleep, they just fade away. Graveyard hymns where the angels weep, singing to the bones that secrets keep. Night won't end where the dead men sing. Graveyard bells will always ring. Streets with iron and fire, a king of dust, a man for hire. Now the throne, just a broken chair, a crown of gold in the empty air. The last king of nowhere, crown of smoke, dreams turned ashes, vows he broke. Every road he walked turned black. No kingdom waits when you don't come back. Built his empire, brick by sin, but the devil always wins. A lonely king with no one near, just the night, his own fear. The last king of nowhere, crown of smoke, dream dreams turned ashes, vows he broke. Every road he walked turned black.